In this tutorial, we'll take a closer look at the homepage template. Let's start by navigating to the back end and opening the template file. Go to the top of the page and type in Manage. Select Portal Skins and then select Custom. Scroll down and open the homepage file. I've added comments throughout the file to help identify each section. The first comment is here, and it says Objective Circles, and this relates to the front end of the site. Hold on. Over here on the front end of the site, these are the objective circles, and this whole blue area is what is controlled within in that comment area. Now remember that the slider is added as a separate portlet and it won't show up on the template itself. If we look back at the file itself, we can see how each of these circles are added. Each one of these is added as a list item. Within the list item, each circle has been given a link, an image class, and the actual image itself, which is the source, equals. The image class controls the size, shape, and the hover effect of the circle image. If you right-click and open the image in a new tab, you'll notice that the image is actually a square. The circle effect is added with CSS. Since these images have been added to the custom folder, you only need to use the image name rather than an absolute URL. The Plone system knows to look in the custom folder first. If we go back to the custom folder, and I'll open this in a separate window, you can see Objective 1, 2, and so forth. So if you want to change these images, remember they need to be absolutely square. The images don't need to be too large. Generally, somewhere between 300 and 600 pixels will work fine. To add a new image to the custom folder, select the pull-down menu on the right and scroll down to Image, navigate to your new image, and upload it to the folder. The next section on the home page is the large video below the objective circles. If we go back to the file, you can see the comment here for video section. You can change the heading, you can change the text that appears below the heading, and right here there's a class called Video Container, and inside of that class is an iframe embed code that comes directly from YouTube. Now to simply change this video, if you have your video on YouTube already, the only part of this that you would need to change is this link here. Moving on down through the template, the next section we have here is called Training Tools, which is simply that GIF that was added. Go back here, we scroll down. This is the training section, which just has a heading, some text, and a GIF, and then a link. The next two sections, Featured Resources and News and Updates, contain dynamic content which cannot be directly edited in the template. Instead, the content flows into the page based on the criteria which is assigned in the Plone macro. For example, in the Featured Resource section, these items are files brought in using the keyword Featured Resources. Let's select one and I'll show you what I mean. Go to Edit, and then under Categorization, the tag has been added here for Featured Resources. The next two sections, the last two sections, infographics, posters, and awareness materials, and contact us. I can show you that here at the very bottom. It's awareness and contact section. Now the images are brought in using a background image with CSS. And I'll have another tutorial explaining where to find the CSS and how to edit and save it. But if you needed to change the text on those or the link, here's the link. Right now it's going to awareness materials. So that's one thing you may want to change is the link. And the link starts here and it always ends with the closing /A. Or if you wanted to change the heading, infographics, posters, and awareness, you would change that here. And the same with the news block or the contact block. This is the class name. This is something you'll need when you get into the CSS. The name of this block is called awareness block, and the name of this block, the second block, is called contact block. So let's just look back here. This is the awareness block. This is the contact block. Now you can't change those images from the template. You have to find that CSS for those two blocks and change out the image in the CSS file. And that covers all the sections of the home page.